And how did you get involved in the gang life, and like how did you escape it, and what advice would you give the youth as well?
For me, it's just like the area that I was around is like, you know, and the people I hung around with, the kind of mentality I had at the time, you know, from living in the hood and shit, and you know, having even family members that are also gang members and shit, you know. So really, it's kind of like growing up. I was kind of like born into it.
You was born into it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, you know, I went through it all with that shit, you know, and was in and out of jail and for a while, and then I tried to start change my life and shit, you know, because that shit got tiring. I was like 22, 23, and just like I had already like had a son, and I was like trying to figure out any way, but since growing up the way I did, I didn't really have like a lot of work experience and shit like that, so it was hard. It was hard, and luckily I found MMA, man, and I was able to, you know, find an outlet for all like I would say like aggression that I had.
The energy.
Yeah, the energy and shit, and because I had always like, from being in and out of jail, I had always been on my workout shit. You know, and I always been like, yeah, they called it the rutina. I always been on my routine shit, you know, and so I found MMA, and I put all the energy that I had, you know, just fucking young and eager to, you know, to just put that energy somewhere, you know what I mean? And luckily I found it and walked into a gym at 25 years old, man, and I never stopped going, and now I'm in UFC.
That's dope, bro.